Ladies, it's your time to shine with all things fabulous with First for Women on Afternoon Express. For insurance with a host of fabulous benefits, call 0861 11 18 44 or SMS FIRST to 49267.
Good afternoon, South Africa, and welcome to Afternoon Express. I'm Bonnie Mbuli.
I'm Bonang Matiba. It's a Friday, which means this is the very last chance for you to hang out with us in our loft this week.
And it would be so unfair to send you into the weekend without a live performance.
Yes.
Joining us in the studio today is one of South Africa's biggest and most successful groups, GoodLuck. I can't wait to see them perform later.
Absolutely. They're going to be performing. We love hearing from you, so make sure that you interact with us at Afternoon Chat on Twitter. Use our official hashtag Afternoon Express. Also today, we're going to be bringing you our next installment in the Revlon Foundation Friday series, giving you some awesome makeup tips so you can look
We're going to be chatting dates.
I'm very, very excited, so stick around for that.
Awesome. Danilo.
Well, hello, ladies. It's good to be with you all this afternoon. Also, joining us in the loft today is none other than Rolanda Marais. And here you and I are going to be besties because she likes to cook with wine.
I do.
Oh, well, more of that and her career later on in the show. Also, Claire Winstanley joins us in the loft today. Claire, I hear we're going to be making a very funny named chop today.
Massaman curry.
Okay, so like Massaman open the door on the first date? Yes, he must. Awkward. We've also got a decadent dessert for the weekend. What are we making?
Chocolate fondant.
Oh, yum.
Deliciously chocolatey and perfect to finish off that lamb chop.
Oh, amazing. So if you guys want to get involved in the show today, cook along with us. www.afternoonexpress.co.za. The recipe and the shopping list is available for you over there. Otherwise, at Afternoon Chat on Twitter is where you can find us. Use the hashtag Afternoon Express. Plus, loads of competitions coming your way.
Thank you so much, Danilo. Like we said, it's a Friday and we're ready to set your weekend on fire. And today, we have some very special guests in our loft. They've become popular internationally with that jazzy, electronic tune and smooth lyrics. They started out in Cape Town and made their way steadily through the music industry to become one of the most recognized names in the South African scene. Joining us on our couch now, ladies and gentlemen, is GoodLuck, Matthew, Ben, Juliet. Welcome to the loft.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you.
So nice to be here.
You're definitely one of my favorite bands, but I don't know how GoodLuck started. I've sort of you know, recognized the name, loved the music, but never really got to know the history behind how everything was put together.
Yeah, well, you know, it just sort of happened. Ben and I were in a band together previously. Ben was drumming and I was on vocals. And we made this like Afro-pop sounding music with, it was a full band with electric guitar, drums, bass. And Ben has had a passion for electronic music. Yeah. And he approached me and said, you know, would you be interested in writing some songs that we can perform in nightclubs, not just live music venues? And I thought, okay, it sounds interesting. I'll give it a try.
Booked a gig.
Yeah, so he booked a gig. And we had no songs recorded or anything like that. He just booked a show and it was 2 weeks away. Yeah. And we kind of made the set and performed it. And it was actually wonderful. Yeah. From then it just kind of
haven't looked back since, eh?
Yeah, it just kind of took off.
So would you say then that obviously was the big break? Do you remember where you played, the first song you played, what it was called, who was there, what city it was in?
Well,
yeah. It was in a little club in Cape Town that actually doesn't exist anymore. But we were terrible.
Yeah, that was the first show.
It wasn't so terrible that we thought we wouldn't try it again. It was just good enough that we figured, well, maybe we can work something out of this.
Yeah.
We kept the dance floor going, and I think in dance music, that's the main aim, you know, just to keep people on the dance floor. That's what you want to do.
Oh, absolutely.
So we did that, and we were like, okay, cool, we can do this again. And then we booked a residency in Camps Bay, and from there, it kind of grew. And we've been very blessed. So far.
So here you are today. Yeah. So what about the gentleman sitting next to you, Ben? What was it about him that you were like, yes, he has to be part of GoodLuck? Because you were shoved into an internationally acclaimed band.
Pretty much thrown in the deep end. And yeah, they gave me like 4 days and they said, well, okay, we're going to Singapore now, so get your A game together.
But Matthew, tell me, was it an audition? Did you have to play? Where did you meet them? Did they see you performing?
Well, it's weird. We actually did the Cape August. Together. Well, not,
We didn't know we were going to do it together.
And then I just bumped into them and said, hey, I play the piano and I play the sax and stuff. So they said, well, they're going to do like auditions and that stuff. So then they called me up and then I did it. And then...
And you won.
I was lucky.
And you won, yay! So which was the first international city that you guys performed in with Matthew?
Singapore.
Singapore?
Yeah.
And how was that for you?
Oh, it was an amazing experience, eh? I don't know so much about the heat, but I mean, yeah, performing.
From both sides, eh?
Yeah. And apparently, I blending well.
Yeah,
like,
we kept losing him because he kind of looks. Oh
yes, I see it.
So
I see it, Matthew.
Yeah.
But Ben, what I want to know, how is it performing for international audiences versus audiences here at home?
I mean, look, all audiences are essentially the same. It's a wonderful blessing just to be able to play your music to anybody and have them sort of stand there and listen to you and not walk away. But there are subtle differences. I think, you know, the European audiences that we're so fortunate to play for listen to very different details of the music, you know, and they'll come and talk to you afterwards about how, you know, oh, there was this key change in the fourth song, and they just, I suppose, they're far more analytical, whereas the South African audiences just love to get down and dirty and dance to it, you know.
I love that. But of course, Juliet, because you guys are going everywhere in the world, this has obviously impacted how you make music, how you write songs, how you record music. Where is GoodLuck right now in terms of that?
You know, we have just taken our studio and we literally have taken it on the road with us because we just feel that the future of music, it's more current. People want new music more often. You know, they want to not just kind of have an album every 3 years. They want to listen to music more instantly. And I think it's more real to where you are as an artist at the time of you making the song. So with the traveling schedule that we have and with all the different cities that we have to go to, we've literally just decided that we're going to pack it up and take it with us, and we're fortunate because we make electronic music, so we can do that. But not just that, I mean, we also, I don't know if you know, but we recorded our previous album in the Namibian desert outside.
Yes.
So we're trying to find interesting places to record. It's not just like your usual studio space, that we can record outside. We can include elements of the environment in the music, and we can make organic electronic music wherever we are.
Using the sounds that are around you.
Yes.
But earlier on, you said that your audiences have changed in terms of how they consume GoodLuck and the music that you create.
Well, I think that's just, it's a natural progression as the world moves forward. And you have to react to that. You can't record a whole body of work and 6 months later release it. You know, the sounds and the relevance of the art that you're making, it changes and it develops, and your community and your fans move with that. And if you're sitting in a dark studio, you know, making all this material and not releasing it, they'll move on without you.
True.
And it's very important that, you know, as artists, we're releasing the music that we love to make when we're making it, rather than having to wait.
And with that said, Matthew, is there a highlight since you've joined GoodLuck in the creation of the music or ultimately performing the music? Is there a moment where you thought, this is it, and, you know, my dreams have certainly come true?
To be able to make music on a yacht in Seychelles.
I mean, hello.
I feel like I'm sold already, you know? So I think that was definitely one of them. And I don't know, just the way the crowd responds to their music and stuff. I think it's very great, and like there's a lot of energy on stage, you know.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
And we're going to experience all that energy a little bit later. But GoodLuck is going to be sticking around in the loft. They are going to be performing for you and I and setting the weekend on fire. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Let us know what favorite GoodLuck song you like at Afternoon Chat, #Afternoon Express. Don't go anywhere after the break. Danilo gets cooking in the kitchen and we speak to High Rollers actress Rolanda Marais. Stick around.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, South Africa. So Claire and myself in the kitchen today are making Massaman marinated chops. And if you want to go to our website, www.afternoonexpress.co.za, the recipe and shopping list is available for you over there, because we're just getting started, so you're not too late. So Claire, what do we need to do to get started?
Okay, so lamb chops specifically, my absolute favorite. Really, you can use whatever chops you want. It just tastes so good with the Massaman curry.
As Jeannie would say, don't use your ex-boyfriends, because I know they're all chops, but like those don't work out very well. Okay, let's focus on these ones. Okay, so what can I do?
Okay, so back to the lamb story. Massaman curry is typically used with lamb.
Okay.
So it's a slightly milder Thai curry that would be, you would have the curry paste with sort of probably about half a litre of coconut cream, coconut milk. So it's really thick and creamy and delicious. But what I'm doing today is going to use the paste with a whole of other things and marinate the chops.
Okay, you're just using the paste flavour, not necessarily to make it a whole
Exactly,
paste.
so it's almost like a dry rubbed chop.
Awesome.
So let's go with the Massaman curry first. So probably about half the bag. Like I said, it is quite concentrated, and you're going to dilute it with coconut milk. So you don't want to go crazy on the paste, otherwise it's going to end up tasting a little bit
too curry.
Intense. Yeah, so
you
that's
don't like
good.
it too burny. Obviously,
Probably
you can
about half the bag.
put a little bit more, a little bit less, according to your taste.
Then a little bit of warm water. That's just going to break up the paste and kind of help us out a little bit. And see there, it's just...
Cool.
Okay, next probably, let's go with the chili. How hot do you like it?
All of it. I like my chili quite a lot.
Okay,
I'm a
go
big
for it.
chili fan.
Okay, bearing in mind that the Massaman curry is, like I said, mild, but there is a little bit chili in there. So
Well, we'll make it a little bit warmer. I hope the ladies can deal with that. It's the weekend, man. You've got the weekend to recover.
I'm going to go for a little bit more of this. Then we're going to go for a sweet Indonesian soy sauce. So it is, as the title, sweet. Lots of sugar in there, thick, syrupy soy sauce. So that's going to add the salt and the sweet to the dish. As Thai food goes, you want that sort of balance of flavour. Sweet, salty, spicy.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And sour. Go for it, go for it. You want a
That's
nice
all in
thick
there?
dot. Yeah.
Do you want me to try and scoop the rest of it out, or is this like just sort of get most
Yeah, I
of it
think
out?
we're good. Let me give you that a scrape.
There we go.
And there we go. Let's not waste it.
Amazing. Yeah, let's not waste.
Okay, it doesn't matter if this gets still a little bit lumpy, that's fine.
Cool.
Then a little bit of the sesame oil. That's just going to sort of help bring this all together, stop it from sticking to the pan, and just add a great flavour.
Gives it a smoky taste too.
Sesame, well, very nutty. Sesame is incredibly strong, sesame oil, so you don't want to go crazy.
That was about 6 drops.
No, you're good, you're good. You can actually add a little bit more.
Okay,
We've got
cool.
quite a little bit of liquid here. That's perfect.
Amazing. I've actually made some of your meals before.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where are the photos? Proof?
Good point.
Proof?
Instagram. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, next grab that microplane over there, and you're just going to get some of that garlic in there. The microplane really makes life easy when you want fine garlic. Instead of chopping it up, you're going to spend a long time chopping it up. Or you can just drop it right into the curry.
I can just drop it in there. Let me try and get this out. I am a chop. I'm the chop today, not
Luckily
your
enough, that the Massaman curry paste does have quite a bit of garlic in there, so we should be fine.
Cool.
And then you can see, if you turn this over, it kind of all sticks and gloops onto the back of this. Just give it a scrape and then dump it in there.
Cool.
Exactly. And that's our marinade. Quite simply. Fantastic,
Simple.
thank you.
And now obviously we're gonna...
It's a little bit of salt and pepper.
Oh, I see.
Not too much salt, just because, like I said, that soy sauce is going to give you all that saltiness. And then really, just pop it in. I'm going to get you to get messy here.
Cool, I don't mind.
And you can just rub and really massage the marinade into it.
And you were talking to me about the different styles of meat. Obviously, this is a typical dish that's cooked with lamb, so
Yes.
I think that's a really good idea. Are there any other sort of cuts of meat that you can use as an alternative?
Ooh,
maybe?
definitely. I would use maybe pork chops, any sort of Asian
So any
things
kind of
amazing.
chop that's on the bone?
Yeah. Okay, so the thing with meat on the bone, it's so much flavour is concentrated in the bone area. And honestly, I feel like the meat on the bone is sweeter. It's just full of flavour.
It's got so much more
and
taste to it.
delicious. And because it's winter, it's kind of hard to braai outside. We're going to just walk on over to the grill over there and pop it on there.
So I'll come and bring those over to you now. These are basically done. I've massaged them quite nicely. In
yeah,
this,
and then that's going to marinate probably for about 30 minutes.
Okay. So are these ones going to go onto the grill now?
No, we're going to use these ones.
Oh,
so
I see. Okay, cool.
We cheat it just a little bit, just so we don't have to wait, and we can eat. You can see how good that looks,
Shall I turn this up for you?
That can be turned up, yes, indeed.
Looks so good.
And
okay, your grill's
I'll let
on.
you do the honours.
Thank you. Let a man do the braaiing, yeah.
In the kitchen.
For once, finally. Okay. Ooh,
You can hear it's nice and hot. I'm going to turn it up even higher. And the thing with a griddle pan is you don't want to turn and turn and turn and turn and turn. You're looking for those griddle marks. Yeah. And also, by leaving it for probably about 2 minutes without touching it, it almost sears the meat.
And seals the flavours.
Sears it and seals it, stops it from sticking, and makes it easier when you turn it over.
I see.
So just sort of evenly distribute it around there. You don't want to overcrowd the pan as well, because that's going to cool down the pan. So while that happens, we're going to prep the butternuts.
I'm going to stay here and look after the meat in the meantime, but I'm listening.
Absolutely. So all the butternut in there, nothing too fancy. Honey, amazing. Again, sweetness, just complementing those chops over there. Just dollop that on there. A whole lot, because we love our butternut and honey. That goes on there. And then, again, complementing our Asian-inspired dish is Chinese 5-spice. A really delicious mix of spices and full of flavour.
Amazing. And that's then going to do what? All of this goes into the oven?
That goes into the oven for probably about 30 minutes at about 180 degrees till it's soft. And we're going to puree that up later.
Well, South Africa, while I let these chops seep in all that flavour, they look good, and apparently there's someone even better looking on the couch.
Thank you, Danilo. You just got 100 likes for that. Joining us now is acclaimed actress, style icon, and cover girl Rolanda Marais. She has an illustrious career and in a short space of time has conquered the South African stage, TV, and big screens. We recently saw her in cinemas across the country in the film version of Ballade van 'n Enkeling, and she currently graces our screens as Annalene King in the popular series High Rollers on SABC3. Welcome to The Loft, Rolanda.
Thank you.
It turns out we actually worked together on Charlie Jade a couple of years ago, a Canadian sci-fi. Yeah, how was that? How was that experience for you?
It was wonderful. It was one of my first TV series that I had done, so it was quite an experience for me. Also working with an international crew and actors.
Yes.
It was, yeah.
Awesome. And you look absolutely amazing. I know it's totally rude to mention a lady's age, but you're 37.
Yes.
And you don't look a day older than 25.
Thank you.
The cool thing about that, being an actress, is that you can play roles between 20 and 40, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. And that's what I've been doing. In Ballade van 'n Enkeling, I played my younger version. There's a 16-year-old version that wasn't played by me, but I played the 20-year-old and the 32-year-old. So
I love that. That's absolutely amazing. Now, you're in High Rollers currently, and you play Annalene King. Tell us about her. What can we expect to see about her? She's got a hectic storyline.
Yes, at the moment, we're shooting a very hectic storyline. Annalene King, she's a fantastic character. She comes from the wrong side of the tracks, and she married into money. And it's a loveless relationship. And she's highly insecure, but she's got a great heart. And she's a beautiful human being, but because of her insecurities, she turns to the bottle every now and again. And I don't know about you, but playing drunk is one of the most difficult things to do ever.
It is absolutely difficult, and one of the biggest lessons I got taught about playing drunk is that you've got to play against it.
Yes, try to show that you're not drunk.
Normal.
Yes, so
and then it comes across more stronger. You play a lot of strong female characters. What are some of the favourite ones that you've played?
Sure. My recent one, I'd say, is a theatre production, The Seagull, by Anton Chekhov. And the character is Nina. She goes completely mad in the final act of the play, and it was it's quite a process to get to that madness. Yeah, I'd say that was one of my favourite strong characters.
I'm sure it was quite draining emotionally as well.
Emotionally very draining, yeah. Because I work from a very honest place. I want to feel it every single time. You know, especially in theatre, you can't feel it every single night. So you have to go technical sometimes. So it's been quite a challenge. Yeah.
Having played so many strong female characters, how do you nuance them so then that they're not just strong, but they're also vulnerable and layered? What's your process?
I think I start by giving them a history. I start by thinking about how they grew up, what their father and their mother was like, what kind of people they were. Maybe she was molested, maybe. So I try and inform her, give her a history, a background, and then I work from there. And also looking at what kind of insecurities the character might have, because people work from their insecurities.
They do.
Yeah, we all try and cover up. And,
even in real life.
Absolutely, yeah.
Speaking of history, your father is a minister, an unconventional one at that. And apparently he had a big role in you pursuing a creative career.
Yes, I can't even remember when he started showing me art films. You know, I could hardly read, and he'd give me these French films to watch with subtitles, and he'd take me to art exhibitions and to theatre, and he's an amazing man.
Wow. Another amazing man that you're now engaged to, that you met on the set of a movie. Please tell us about him.
Josua Malherbe, the love of my life. I met him on the film Wolverdans in die Skemer. He directed it, and I was the lead actress, so can you believe it?
But isn't it the perfect love story? Director falls in love with actress.
I know, what a cliche. It's so embarrassing.
I think every actress wants to have that love story play out.
I know, it happened.
And you're saying your marriage is one of the biggest projects you've ever had to plan.
Yes, we're planning the wedding.
How's planning going?
It's not going at the moment because we're both so busy.
Yeah.
So it's a bit scary. We're getting married next year. but we're trying to, I mean, he studied producing, so he's like, don't worry, I'll produce it and we'll come in under budget. So
wow.
Yeah, let's see about that.
I realised I just said planning a marriage. You can't plan a marriage. You can only plan a wedding. And one of your favourite things to do in your pastime is collect vintage clothing.
Yes.
You know, so a cover girl, and you're known for your unique style. Yeah. What influences it?
I would say probably a previous life, if you believe in that, those kind of things. But also old films. I love the fashion of the 50s and the 20s and the 30s. It's just gorgeous. So that's a huge influence.
It's so whimsical and romantic.
Yeah.
We've had some of your cast members of High Rollers, and they've said you've had so much fun, all of you, behind the scenes. Any funny stories or embarrassing stories that stand out?
Yes, we do have a lot of fun. There's a lot of giggles going on behind the scenes. Just the other day, we were shooting a scene where the two characters, there's Titi and Gugu. I think it's
the big, strong couple.
And the one actor just could not get their names right. He was like Tutu and Gigi. No, that was quite funny. And also, the guy who plays my son is really hot. And
oh yeah?
Yeah. And
how hot is he? Like a 10, a 12?
No, he's in this film coming out now, and he plays a surfer. He is a surfer.
Yeah, I saw you go like this. So
yes,
clearly, there's a lot of bulk.
The one time I had to console him, he was going through a difficult time in the show.
Okay.
His character. And you know how at the end of a scene, you have to hold it for a while. So we were hugging, and towards the end, hugging. I was like, this is becoming illegal. This is just too nice for a mum to be hugging her son like that. It was embarrassing, but yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, thank God your husband understands the whole context of that.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's really nice to finally have met someone who understands the hours, you know?
Yeah. Thank you so much. We're going to feed you some beautiful food later, so don't go away.
Looking forward to it.
Be sure to catch her on High Rollers every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday at 7:30 on SABC3. After the break, we chat about what events to watch out for over the weekend, and we share some valuable makeup tips for your next daytime date. Don't go away.
South Africa, are you with us?
Welcome back to Afternoon Express here on 3. We're still joined by Jules from GoodLuck and Rolanda from High Rollers. So this weekend is jam-packed with fun activities for you and the entire family. So let's take a look at some of the highlights lined up all across South Africa.
Yeah, let's start with Jules. Jules, you're here. Obviously, GoodLuck is going to be out in Durban. Can you give us a bit of details on where you're going to be?
Totally. We're very excited because we love performing in Durban. Definitely one of our favourite crowds in the world, I'd say, actually. Oh. And so we're playing an outdoor concert on Sunday at Makaranga in Kloof with another great artist from South Africa, Matthew Mole. Wow. And just going to be really cool, picnic vibes. You know, people can come bring the kids and watch some music out in the garden.
And of course, you don't have to worry about the weather because it's ever so beautiful.
No, Durban is beautiful. If it was anything like the Durban July weather last weekend, then we know it's going to be really good.
It was fantastic. But Jules, I want to know the difference when you're in South Africa performing for different audiences at the 3 main cities, Durban versus Johannesburg versus Cape Town. What's the difference?
So we're from Cape Town, and Cape Town is quite an intimidating audience because I think it's your own hometown, you know, so you know a lot of people when you're performing, and that's a little bit scary. But they always like to have a good time, so we love performing in Cape Town. There's something special about that. Durbanites are wild. They have a reputation for not coming to concerts, but in our opinion, that's rubbish. They're completely crazy, and we love performing in Durban. And then Joburg people they know how to get down, and it's always, you know, a party in Joburg, and always wild as well. So I think South Africa has fab audiences, and in the little towns as well in between, you know. Always good.
Something else that's going on is the Knysna Oyster Festival, which both of you have attended before.
Yes.
So tell us about it. What's it like? There's mixed emotion I see going on here.
Yes, not very excited to talk about that experience.
I love Knysna, but I hate oysters. oysters, so for me, the oyster festival is something to avoid. But the town is awesome. Yeah.
No, I was there last year, and there's loads of oysters and loads of champagne.
That's my
So did you have more champagne than oysters?
Yes, yes.
Rolanda. All right, talking about the Knysna Oyster Festival, it is happening as we speak, and it runs till Sunday, the 12th of July. This is the very last weekend to enjoy it, and do remember that tickets will cost you 175 Rand. There's plenty of entertainment for the entire family, including a host of activities for children. And still in the Western Cape, the Bastille Festival is happening in Franschhoek, celebrates France's Independence Day in Franschhoek. Thousands of people descend on the village every single year for the festival. There's plenty of good wine and food, and also runs all the way till Sunday, the 12th of July. Tickets will cost you 200 Rand, and under 18s get in for free.
In Johannesburg, the Art of the Brick Lego exhibition at the Zone in Rosebank is happening. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I took my kids there. It's absolutely incredible.
But there's this thing with kids and a fascination for Legos, right?
Yes,
Ben
yes.
loves Lego.
No!
He loves Lego. He has loads of Lego collected.
Well, the really amazing thing about the exhibit is that after we came back, the kids had so many exciting new ways now of looking at the same old Lego pieces that they'd
awesome.
had. Yeah.
I can't wait to be a mom. Seems like you always have to keep your kids busy, right? And you were saying, Rolanda, that it is it's school holidays. Yes. So don't you feel the added pressure to always have to do something with them?
There's pressure all the time to do something with them. The Lego exhibit opens at 9 o'clock in the morning, and tickets are 140 Rand each. Another amazing thing for kids to go to happening in Bloemfontein is the Dino's Alive exhibition at the Bloemfontein Showgrounds. Dino's Alive is a dinosaur wonderland filled with lots of fun stuff and activities for the kids. Tickets range from 70 Rand to 120 Rand. Now, we all know kids are dinosaur mad. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have a little brother, he's 11, who's obsessed. Totally obsessed.
All about dinosaurs.
Yeah, but if you missed any of the information, you can find it on our website, www.afternoonexpress.co.za. Big thank you, Jules. Big thank you, Rolanda. Big thank you, Barney. I feel a little educated. I'm ready to be a mom. Let's go to the
make
kitchen.
a mom out of you.
Danilo, what's happening there?
Well, the ladies aren't going anywhere, but we're going to get going with the rest of our dish here. I know that our lamb chops are busy resting at the moment. We're going to be preparing our butternut, and I see we've got some pak choy.
Pak choy.
Pak choy.
So you're going to just add a little bit of olive oil on there, salt and pepper, and we're going to pop it straight onto the same griddle. I know it looks all kind of scary and a bit charry and burnt, but there's a lot of flavour on there, so we don't really want to waste that.
Cool,
so
so
salt and pepper, a little bit of salt. And while you do that, I'm going to get this into just this taller container over here that we're just going to puree up the butternut. Do you want to finish that while I take that? It's tag team.
Sure.
And then we're just going to puree that, and that's really it. This is going to sort of take on those awesome charry lines.
People love pak choy. Pak choy is either one of those vegetables that you love or absolutely dislike completely. It's such a, you were saying, it's such a dense
it's
vegetable.
A very robust green vegetable. So you've got to love your greens, but it really is full.
I love it.
Very, very, very flavoursome. And this is the baby pak choy, so it's sort of the freshest, youngest version of it.
Amazing. And it's also got a nice, it's chewy almost if you cook it the right way, and you can nibble on it as itself, just as a vegetable, or you can add it to something else.
And you want to know a cool tip?
Great, yeah.
When eating this, the scary part of it is that if you chew from this side, you chew and you chew and chew and chew and chew and it never goes anywhere. The trick to eating pak choy is to chew the root off first, and then it sort of releases all the leaves, and you don't end up with this weird kind of situation happening in your mouth.
Okay, well, we're going to get grilling on those, and I'm going to puree this up in the meantime, while the ladies are going to be chatting about all things girly. I'm glad I'm this side.
Welcome to Revlon's Love Is On makeup series, especially for #Foundation Fridays right here on Afternoon Express. And we're sharing beautiful, easy-to-achieve makeup advice for those who want to keep the spark and stay in love, or just looking for love and need to up their game. Today's beauty topic is day date makeup, perfect for a lunch day or a romantic picnic. You see where my eyes are going. What is the one thing you do when you have just 5 minutes, Rolanda, and you have to go on a lovely date or a picnic? Do you do lips or eyes or foundation, or do you know, what's your tip?
I like the fresh look, so I'd go for nice lashes, a clean face and rosy cheeks.
I love that. And on, on an easy, let's say, early morning, how long does it take you to put your final makeup look together?
Oh no, 5 minutes.
Oh really?
Really?
Quick.
Really?
Yes.
And you know what? A day date really has to impress, because usually if it's a first date, it's most likely to happen, hopefully, during the day, right? So it's the one where you... Oh, it's the one where you really have to impress.
Yeah, no.
You like dinner.
I like dinners. I told you.
Yeah. Because then you can bring it, right?
Can bring it. But Jules, you look like somebody that's quite brave. I see you have a bit of blue streaks in your hair. Do you play around with colours and makeup and lipsticks and
I'm actually
all of
less
that?
brave when it comes to makeup.
Really?
I like the natural look. So I think for me, it's all about the eyes, because the eyes are the window to the soul. So if I'm going to pay attention to somewhere, it's going to be around the eyes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well, as usual, national makeup artist Vuyo Varoi is going to be giving us some tips on how you can achieve this look. Take a look.
Hi there, my name is Vuyo Varoi. I'm the national makeup artist for Revlon South Africa. And today I'm going to show you how to create a daytime date look. This look is going to be fresh and light. The first step, I'm applying the anti-shine primer because it's going to be exposed to the sun, so this will help your foundation to last longer. This primer also prepares your skin for that flawless finish. The best place to test your foundation is to test on your jawline. When choosing a foundation, always go for the one that is closest to your skin tone. And today I chose Revlon Color Stay Foundation in Mahogany. Now to complete the canvas, always use powder to mattify the foundation. And because we're going for a light look, avoid applying too much powder.
There you go. Thank you so much, Vuyo. Like we always say on the show, he makes it look so easy.
He does.
Until you try to do it.
I mean, I actually tried to apply some of the tips that he showed us the other day on the show. And I just failed dismally.
Well, I tried the eyes. Didn't come out as good, but you could see there was an attempt at, you know, trying to do it.
Yeah, there was something there.
But have you ever tried the dewy look? You know, where, like you were saying, you like quite rosy cheeks, a very bright, dewy, glowy look. Have you ever tried it on your own?
Yes, I have.
And
it looks great.
Yeah.
What do you use?
I just avoid too much powder. I think that's the trick, like he said.
Yes.
Don't put too much powder on, especially during the day, because it goes and it sits in the creases and you look old.
It cakes, exactly.
Creases? What creases?
But Jules, when you are performing, obviously you jump around, very, you know, active.
Yes.
Is there a process in terms of the makeup that you use, or do you do it on your own? Do you have a makeup artist?
I do it myself most of the time. I love working with makeup artists because I don't think I'm very good at it, but I try, and you always have to consider that you're going to sweat a lot. So you have to, you know, not to put too much foundation on as well, because those will run down your face, and not too much mascara also run down your face.
Then you look like a
by the end you look like you've not had much sleep, you know, by the end of the gig. So but I mean, I try to do it myself. I think it's a bit of a canvas.
Light and natural.
Yeah, keep it light and natural, and
fantastic.
and just let the voice shine, you know.
There you go. Well, like Vuyo said, it's all about that beautiful canvas, and finding the right foundation is absolutely crucial. And you can get 50 Rand of SA's #1 foundation just by purchasing Revlon Color Stay Foundation now in July at any leading retail and pharmacy stores nationwide. So you're sorted. We're also giving away a gorgeous makeup hamper with 1,000 Rands. All you need to do is SMS the keyword love along with your Revlon Color Stay Foundation shade and your name to 33728, and it could be all yours. But stay with us. After the break, we check back with Vuyo to finish up the look. Revlon Color Stay is SA's #1 foundation. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. It is #Foundation Fridays here on the show, and we're continuing the beauty tips for date makeup. But let's check in back with Vuyo and see what he has to say.
Evenly coat your lashes with your mascara, and because it's a day look, you only need 1 coat. The next step is an eyeliner, and I've chosen this beautiful electric blue color. Because it's in the day, this electric blue will add some fun factor. So the next step is the lips. I've chosen pink because it's a fun, fruity, and a fabulous color. Doesn't she just look gorgeous and ready to take love on?
We saw that electric blue eyeliner, all of us were like, and then we're like, okay, it's kind of cute.
Daring.
It is quite daring. Jules, something you would do?
Yeah, absolutely.
To match her hair?
Yeah,
You like
absolutely.
It?
I don't think I could do it for myself. I'd let an artist like him do it for me because I would probably just get it all over my face, you know.
Another thing that works is also coloured mascara. I've seen people put on blue mascara, electric pink mascara. It's a nice little pretty touch.
But looking at all that colour, somebody, if you don't know, in the loft, somebody that loves to experiment with colour is Bonnie. The other day she had, you know, blue eyeshadow and then green. I'm a very classic same face all the time because I'm quite scared, you know. I'm not as brave as you. Have you tried any other different eyeliner or mascara on your face, Rolanda?
I have. I'm quite experimental as well, especially when I play different characters. It's nice to see what the makeup artist does and then I go and copy them at home.
I want to ask that, as you know, you go on set, you've got special kinds of makeup as actresses. Do you take any of those tips as you watch the makeup artist touch your face and do different techniques?
You know what's funny? When I'm in an acting space, I just get into a zone. I use the makeup time to actually slip into character because usually the makeup complements whatever character you're playing and you use that as inspiration to slip into character.
I find with the cover shoots, that's when I learn because it's close-ups and it's detail, attention to detail, and that's where I learn how to do.
But sometimes I do take the colour thing too far. Yeah. I once wore a blue lipstick out one night.
No, that must be awesome.
And I was like having a great time and I'm feeling myself. Yeah. And then like a week later, I looked at the pictures and I was like, oh,
what?
I just looked awful. and so many people took pictures of me that night. And I'm like, please erase those pictures.
You need those crazy moments. You know what I mean? I've done it. And after you realize, not such a good idea. But anyway, we could talk about makeup all day long. But if you and your +1, your bestie or your lover, would like to experience 24 hours in my life, hanging here on set, enjoying the city life and turning love on, whether you're in love or looking for love, just take a pic of you and your Revlon Color Stay Foundation and tweet at Afternoon Chat. Use our official hashtags, #Foundation Fridays, #Love Is On. And this amazing 25,000 Rand prize includes all expenses paid trip to Cape Town for 2, dinner at an A-list restaurant, plus a 10,000 Rand shopping spree. So get tweeting right now and don't forget those hashtags. #Foundation Fridays, #Love Is On. Back to the kitchen with Danilo.
Thanks so much, ladies. Who can resist a well-baked chocolate fondant fresh from the oven that oozes as it breaks free into chocolate bliss? Well, I know I can't. And here to show us how to make this lint-inspired creation that will have your guests wide-eyed at the dinner table is none other than Claire Winstanley. Now, this is an absolute classic dish, Claire, so I hope you're going to make us an excellent one today.
Indeed, very classic. But what we're actually going to do is kind of switch up how you present it. So we're going to do it in teacups because it's fun. That's and so also kind of stops people from being scared. Because the whole thing with the fondant is unmolding it, putting it onto a plate, and then breaking it open. Freaks people out.
I know, I can't imagine what freaks me out too, just in case the inside's not great.
So that's traditional, so we're going to do it in a teacup. So
that's amazing. Do you use porcelain teacups?
No, so what we're actually doing is using stoneware, because that's going to go into the oven and can resist the high temperatures. Yeah. So we're melting some butter, and in goes our 70% Lint Excellence chocolate, yummy and dark. Nice and so that's really great for the fondant. Into the pot, and that's going to melt. So while You've
got some butter in there, I see.
Yes, so it's melted.
So it's just malted butter.
So while I melt the chocolate over here, you're going to get whipping up on the egg. So we've got 5 egg yolks, 5 full whole eggs. Whip that up until it's foamy. You're really looking for volume here.
Must add some
and
sugar
then in goes the sugar. So you can start going on that while this melts.
Whip it first, and then the sugar, or sugar, and then the...
Go, go, go. So get going, and then you sprinkle that in there. So that's just going to whisk that up until probably about... Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm missing the bowl here.
You know, measurements and baking.
I'm trying to avoid all the sugar so it becomes a healthier fondant, you know.
So, okay, so the chocolate's going to take a little bit to melt.
Flour?
That's not yet.
Not yet.
Just really, like I said, looking for volume, looking for... that's sort of the whole body of your chocolate fondant is that egg. That's going to add to the richness, add to the velvetiness. Get this chocolate melting. The thing with the chocolate over here on the double boiler, like I think we've sort of discussed before, is on a double boiler, that's going to prevent it from burning. You don't want to overheat the chocolate. If you don't have a pot and bowl scenario like this, you can do it in the microwave. Be very careful to do it in the microwave. You want to put it in for 30 seconds.
Stir it up.
Stir it, watch, back in, and just keep watching. Because if you just pour it in the microwave, walk away,
burn and bubble and...
burn chocolate. So you're looking for... You really got to watch it.
A nice consistency.
Okay, we're almost good here. We're almost got this all melted up, and you can just see how beautiful and velvety that dark chocolate is. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yummy. Am I still going or is this looking good?
You're actually still going.
Okay.
This is why you want to use an electric beater, because it takes a long time.
I can't imagine. Imagine doing this by hand. You'd be here for hours.
I have.
Oh, really?
It's the day I didn't feel like going to gym. I was like, let's make chocolate fondant.
You're just doing a swap arm, so now left arm's being worked out. And then you swap arms again to the right arm.
Okay, so I think we're good here. This is all
that looks incredible.
away.
Looks so creamy.
Okay, take that off. You can see there now that the water was honestly just a slight, tiny little simmer.
Okay.
Okay, then you also want to be careful now when you put this into there that the water on the bottom here doesn't end up in there. It's not so great.
So you don't want to get that in.
Okay, so we're going to slowly pour that in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I'll slow this down a little bit so it doesn't splash everywhere.
That's
a good plan.
Very, very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Okay, and then...
Oh, look at that just oozing in there.
You can actually turn it down even more. You're actually looking for a bit of a fold here.
A fold in.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the one you can probably do by hand.
By hand.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Should I rather do it with a scoop?
Yeah, go for it.
So let's
and just get all of that chocolate out there because we do not want to waste that yumminess.
Yeah.
That's
put this
for
in
you.
Here so this doesn't get messy. I can mix this in. Oh, this
and
looks so good.
Just fold and fold. And you can see that just starts to change color and it's just going to end up that
nice, dark,
chocolatey color from the chocolate. So just get mixing, and then fold in the flour. You can see it's a really little amount of flour because as true to chocolate fondant, you want that oozy, oozy, oozy center. Okay, so now we can fold that in. I'm just going to sprinkle that on. We've already sifted our flour and you probably want to keep it in the bowl.
Sorry, I seem to be not the king of keeping things in the bowl, but that's the best part of making dessert. It's fun, man.
How's your cleaning? How good are you at cleaning?
This is why we have you, Claire.
Okay, I'm going to take over from you. You can pass me that jug. It's going to make life a whole lot simpler to pour it into a jug because it's just going to make for measuring out into your ramekins or your teacups, whatever you're using. I also put it in a piping bag, and you can take your piping bag and really get
squish it up.
Seriously accurate.
So now see if you miss, because it seems that I'm missing today. You're doing so close. Oh, that is such chocolatey goodness. My word.
This is a forehand sort of work, so by all means, help.
Let me help you out. Yes, so scoop that in.
Get that all in there. Okay, and that's looking good.
Cool, amazing. Oh, I'm going to lick that bowl afterwards, that's for sure.
I'm going to lick my fingers.
Cool.
So hope no one disapproves. Okay, and over here. Into this, I've just buttered and floured these teacups. Technically, we're not going to unmold these, so you don't. If you were going to unmold them, this is going to help it not stick to the sides.
Well, thanks for that tip. That's awesome. So you butter the sides and flour the sides.
And then bang out all the excess flour.
Okay, amazing. That's a cool tip. I never even knew that. And that's obviously going to help it release itself. And it's going to have also, I've seen a lot of chocolate fondants have that awesome, like, white floury stuff on the outside. It's just icing sugar on the outside.
Yeah, that's if you want it afterwards, once you've unmolded it, just take some icing sugar, some cocoa powder, decorate it in there. Okay, so because we've got 4 in there, let's just... We'll save the rest for later. You can lick that out.
Well, I can make another one and take it home with me. Why not?
And then later, we're going to take some of this delicious Lindt Swiss classic white chocolate and drizzle it over the top.
So what happens to these now?
These go into the oven.
Okay, so while those go into the oven, I know Lindt have created this incredible chocolate fondant chocolates, and I think these are apparently as good as the real thing, so...
Are you tasting me on my chocolate fondant?
I've had some really good chocolate fondants before, but this is probably as good. It's got a nice creamy center on the inside, beautiful milk chocolate on the outside. Hope her fondant is as good as these are. Well, for all you chocolate lovers out there, today we're giving away a Lindt hamper that includes a selection of chocolates from the Creation and Excellence range, a total of 56 slabs of chocolate, so that you can make your own chocolate fondants at home. Now, that's enough chocolate to satisfy anyone with a sweet tooth. All you have to do is SMS the keyword Lindt and your name to 33728 for a chance to win this amazing hamper. Don't forget, good luck perform after the break.
Surrender to indulgence. Which will you give into first? Creation from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Welcome back, South Africa. The food is looking delicious, and I know our chocolate fondants are on their way, but we're about to kick off your weekend in absolute style with a performance from GoodLuck with the song that they've just been working on at the moment. It's called Taken a While.
for you to notice. It's taking a while for you to care. It's taking some time for you to process the feeling I thought we couldn't share. Been watching from a distance. I've been hoping you would call. Never shown me any interest, but it's all over now. It's all that I caught your eye. That I caught your eye. That I caught your eye. That I caught your
Have a seat, please, Jules. Thank you so much for that incredible performance, Matthew and Ben. Come through. We're going to fix you a place, right? Doesn't this look incredible? And there we have our chocolate fondants. Claire, that is insane.
And lastly, a little bit of white chocolate.
Oh, wow. Can't wait to tuck into that, Claire.
I can't wait to see that chocolate ooze out of there. It looks absolutely
well done.
Speaking about things that you guys are gonna love, remember our amazing giveaways today on our show. Not only our Revlon competition is running, for all our chocolate lovers out there, remember to SMS the keyword Lint and your name to 33728 for a chance to win that absolutely amazing hamper, because I'm sure they'd look as good as some of those.
Yeah, maybe even better, because they'll be made by you. But thank you so much to all our guests. Of course, to GoodLuck. Thank you very much. To everybody that's out in Durban, don't forget to check them out at Makaranga in Durban. It's going to be so much fun. Rolanda, we can catch you, of course, on season 2 of High Rollers.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't wait. Thank you so much for joining us. And Claire, amazing. Amazing.
Good night, South Africa.
From all of us here, myself, Bonnie and Danilo, have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday right here on SABC3. For all of us, it's good evening and happy eating. Cheers.
Next week on Afternoon Express, we share some makeup tips for date night. Local actress Rolanda Marais joins us on the couch. And electro-swing group GoodLuck treat us to a live performance.
Another feel-good production.
Join us next time for more fabulous fun inspired by First for Women on Afternoon Express. For an insurance quote, call 0861 11 18 44 or SMS FIRST to 49267.